Whoa. We just got brought back to Grandma's.
Wait, what? How did I get here?
Yeah, how did we get here?
Am I going crazy? Am I turning into Mom?
Ooh, see, that's the other angle that I wonder if the game is going to try to, like, play around with, is Kathy, now that she's kind of in the age group, because a lot of, I guess, genetic or familial inherited mental health issues can sometimes come up when someone is in their 20s. That's sometimes, or at least a very common time when they manifest, right? Or at least that's what I've read and heard. Maybe that's what they're kind of playing around with. Like, is Kathy actually experiencing these things, or is she having a mental health crisis? Can we talk to Grandma about it? Can we talk about anything that we just saw here? I want to go back to the field. What the hell was that? Is this even real, Grandma?
Oh, hello, dear.
Hi, Grandma.
Sure.
Yeah, I thought we would just stop by. Wait, is the motorcycle outside? I have so many questions. This game is so
There are a
bizarre.
few things I need to ask you, Grandma.
I thought this was going to be like just like a true crime.
Very
Interesting.
well, dear.
It definitely seems like there's going to be another wrinkle or two to this. Okay, so tell us about the church.
I don't think we need to discuss that
Oh,
anymore.
okay, fine. I guess maybe we need to actually go to the church before we can have another topic about it.
Well, gotta go, Grams. Talk to you later.
Yeah, I'm assuming going to the church will
Bye,
actually
Kathy.
reveal something new for us to investigate. It is very odd that their symbol is so similar to those weird, like, ball lightning orbs from the photo. Okay, can we even leave? Okay, we can. The question is the motorcycle? Okay, it is. So what happens if we go back to the reserve? I want to know what that shovel was. Oh, what do we have here? Looks
Hello?
like a note or a handkerchief? Yeah, I don't like that guy.
Creepy bald guy.
Yep, creepy bald guy. Hello, Mr. Baldman? Greg Baldman. Paging
no one's
Greg
home.
Baldman. Piece of oh, it's a piece of paper, okay.
That wasn't here before.
No, it was not. What do we have? Oh, it's the drawing. Yes, I think it's, yeah,
A bald man dressed in red.
yes.
Oh, creepy.
This has got to be who Nathan was talking about. I think it was Nathan. I think that was his name. All right, there's a shovel here. A very ominous shovel.
Hey, is this shovel taken?
It is now.
Good enough for me.
Hell yeah. Come on, you're an adventure game protagonist. You got to be scooping everything you can into your pocket. So this is definitely the flower from the photo. Can we not, like, go back into the clearing here? No? Okay, so we can exit or we can look at the flower. I'm assuming maybe there's something on the flower
Looks
or
like
something
a
about
specimen
it?
of the red scythe.
Yeah, the red scythe.
It's endangered. I'm not gonna take it without a really good reason.
Like, maybe, like, the red scythe has, like, a, like, psychotropic or, like, psychedelic property. Maybe that's why people are, like, seeing things. But there's actually, like, a photo of the ball lightning. It's not like someone describing it and then, like, Lily painted it. Because at first I thought it was, like, a painting of hers that someone took a photo of. But no, it's an actual photo. Because I was wondering if that was going to be, like, a thing. Like, maybe the water supply around here was poisoned. Okay, well, let's go to the church. Let's see what's going on there. I want to gather everything I can before we talk to Charles. Yeah, it's the symbol of the ball lightning.
Hello, Father.
Father. Super
Greetings,
judgy
my
father.
child. I'm glad you decided to come here.
He sounds very Liam Neeson.
Yeah, but just so you know, I'm not here to join your church.
No.
or anything.
We're not about that.
Oh, I would never assume that.
We're just here to hang.
Good. So,
And
with that out of the way,
investigate.
I have some questions.
That's right.
Anything you need. I'm Isaac Price.
Isaac Price. That's a good name for a fake
Kathy.
priest.
Kathy Rain, but I'm guessing you figured that out
Yeah,
already.
considering we were at the Rain funeral.
I did. Rumors spread quickly around
Oh,
here.
so people have been talking
how
about
can I
our
be of
presence
service?
here. I guess, yeah, we are a returning member of the community. Okay, well, what can you tell us about the incident with our grandfather?
Do you know anything about what happened to my grandfather in 81?
Yeah, we don't know when he got here, right?
It was the work of the devil. I'll say that
Ooh.
much. Joseph was a kind man. He did not
Okay.
deserve such a fate.
All right.
You heard my speech.
See,
at the
so maybe
funeral,
he
Kathy.
feels evil at
I
work
meant
here.
Every word. He was a great man who did much good for this community.
Okay. I also wonder if there was going to be a twist where Joseph was up to some weird business, but it seems like no.
Did you know him personally?
Yeah.
In a way, he and
What
my
do you mean,
father
in a-
did
in a
charity
way?
work together.
Okay.
Joseph was around a lot when I was young.
Okay, so this guy is a member of, like, he has lived here his whole life, I guess. Oh, and not, besides when he went to, like, school.
They collaborated on a few different projects for the homeless and for the troubled youth, among other things.
Okay.
So my grandfather was a member of the church?
I wouldn't say that, no.
But he was a member of the
friend
community.
church, but
Like, it's hard to be a part of a
wasn't a
small town
religious
community
man.
and not at least
He
be
believed only in
entangled
philanthropy.
in all of the players, right? Whether that's a church or a community center.
That being said, Joseph was the person who convinced me to
Oh.
become a priest.
That's very interesting.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. I was a teenager back then. Full of rebellion. Every fiber of my
Very
being
interesting.
wanting
So
to
Joseph
distance myself from my
Guided
father.
him to the church. Interesting. So you wanted to distance himself from your father, so you became a father.
Joseph made me realize my sinful pride and showed me how I should follow my heart, regardless of what others might think.
I mean, following your heart is generally a good thing as long as you have a good heart.
And for that, I'm eternally grateful.
Yeah. Okay. So, for the most part, they knew each other well, and he actually helped him guide him into his current role. Okay. Well, what do you know about Lily?
Does the name Lily Myers
assuming
mean
it
anything
does.
to you?
It does. Before I was ordained, I was a substitute teacher in
Oh,
high
okay.
school.
So he went to teacher school first.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you know her personally?
We weren't close. I only knew her as much as a teacher would know any student.
Oh, interesting. So she actually was one of his students.
All right. So, how did she seem toward the end?
I'm assuming not
For
well.
one, she started skipping school.
Yeah,
a
that's
lot.
never a good sign.
And when she did show up, she was absent-minded and moody.
Okay.
She always looked depressed and hunched down like she had the whole world on her shoulders.
I guess the thing is, like, maybe it's more that she knew something or saw something that was weighing on her, and eventually maybe it just caught up to her.
Any idea of what caused this change?
Yeah.
Not a clue. All I know is when she returned from that last
Summer break.
she was a whole different person.
Like maybe there was some sort of incident. Yeah, that maybe only maybe her brother knows. Like maybe we need to try to get that information out of him. Okay. Do you know who Cocky was?
Do you know anyone who goes by the nickname Cocky?
It's a bit of a unique nickname.
I have no idea.
I'm assuming it's
Sorry.
someone who is very sure of themselves. All right. Well, what about Charles?
What's your opinion on Charles Wade?
Local industrialist.
No opinion. He used to be a prominent figure around here, but he doesn't appear much in town these days.
I mean, do people not know that he has poor health? Or is that a secret that the family is keeping? Also, it looks like he has two faces right now, literally eldritch horror.
Actually, he's in the community clinic right now.
Yeah.
Getting medical treatment.
Oh, I wonder if it's serious. Perhaps I should go talk to him.
Oh, maybe give him his last rites?
Even men like Charles Wade need a priest when they're nearing the end of the line.
Well, he was a part of the church, so maybe Charles is religious? I guess we don't know. What can you tell us about Lily Myers' art?
Do you know anything about Lily Myers' art?
Perhaps the fact that Charles bought a whole whackload of
I
it?
saw a few pieces. Gorgeous work. Vibrant, surreal landscapes.
So these church symbol exists prior to him, I'm assuming. So maybe it's a local phenomenon that someone brought into the stained glass imagery, because who knows when this church was built, right?
When was this?
Must have been mid-70s. The high school had open days with an art exhibition.
Right. So I guess Lily would be, if she was alive now, she'd be in her late 30s or maybe early 40s.
So, this was some time before she changed, right? You didn't see any of her later work?
No. By then, she started skipping
Before her art
class
became more
completely,
dark and
from what I heard.
surreal. Yeah.
Maybe she was afraid of what she might draw. I hear it was pretty twisted.
Pretty gnarly.
Could be. But alas,
I wonder if
suppose we'll
she
never know
also
what was
experienced
truly
something with the
haunting
Red
her.
Man. Maybe that's what caused this trauma. Interesting. Yeah, the Red Man does not seem like a good figure, but hey, maybe it's just, his vibe.
I'm doing my best to find out. I
Yeah.
don't believe the story to be as clear-cut as
It definitely
everyone makes
is
it out
not
to
as
be.
clear cut. Yeah, there's something else going on here, but the angle and the shape of it, I'm not sure yet.
An unusual theory. How so?
Do you know what? Good question.
People have taken
Yeah.
a particular interest in her art. I think there's more to it.
Yeah, like, oh, I'm guessing maybe there's gonna be an angle where she captures something in her art that she wasn't supposed to.
I wouldn't read too much into it, my child. It happens to all dead artists with any talent to speak of.
I mean, that's fair. Like, you know, when talented artists pass, you know, their art gains a new meaning, especially if they pass in an untimely or tragic way.
Care to tell me the history
Yeah.
of the church?
How long you been here?
I'd be happy to. The story is a fascinating one.
Is it?
This church was founded by my father, William T. Price, in the 70s.
Oh, so it's much newer than I would have guessed. I was going to guess that like maybe the church was like 100 years old, but no.
Back then, he made his living as a traveling salesman and was driving through this area as he had done so many times before.
So maybe he saw the phenomena.
However, this day was different. My father held dark thoughts in his
Oh,
mind.
yeah? What kind of dark thoughts?
He was angry, thinking of evil
Ooh.
deeds.
Oh,
Even
geez.
considering swerving off the road into a rock and ending it all.
Well, or maybe this is like a place for like negative and dark thoughts. And maybe like Lily accidentally tapped into it?
Then suddenly, divine intervention. 3 bright lights.
Okay,
appeared.
so that is where this image comes from. He actually saw, like, or he claims to have seen it.
The Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost.
I mean, that's what you claim,
The
but
sign
you
of
know,
God.
who knows what they actually are.
This epiphany was the moment my father had been waiting for. He sold all of his belongings and took me and my brother to live with him here.
Okay,
in
that's a
Colorado
little
Springs.
weird.
Soon thereafter, he built this church and started gathering followers. They
Wait,
began
can
to
you
refer
just
to
do
him
that?
as
Can you just
Father
decide
Bill.
you wanna, you're just like, yep, I'm gonna make a church. But like, it has like Catholic imagery, right? So did the church just incorporate? They're like, yeah, you're cool. You got some cool stained glass. We want to be a part of this. We want to be on the ground floor.
I take it that window up there resembles what he saw when he
Yes.
had this epiphany.
Indeed, the stained glass window depicts the Holy Trinity, as witnessed by
This
my
is a
father.
very curious history. This is more interesting than I thought it was going to
Do
be.
you know exactly when or where this event took place?
Why do you ask?
No particular reason. I'm just a real history buff.
Oh, just
yeah,
curious.
no,
It's a
just
captivating
curious.
story.
No ulterior motives here.
Well, it was the spring of 1971, but my father never told anyone where.
okay. So what happened then?
Yeah.
People flocked to Father Bill.
Hmm.
He started teaching,
Wait,
writing scripture.
what? He wrote his own script? Like, this is very odd considering it seems like this place is definitely, at least now, partly used by the Catholic Church. Like, you went to become a priest, right?
The church flourished and continued to grow all the way up until his sudden death. in
Okay, so
1983.
2 years after the incident with Joseph Rain.
That's when I stepped in to take leadership of the church.
I take it that the church started declining after the death of Father Bill?
Makes sense considering he was like the pillar of it.
Yes,
Yeah.
naturally so. With such a magnetic
I mean, that sounds more like a
personality, he
cult.
was irreplaceable. But I assure you, the church is still
Oh
very
yeah,
much
no,
thriving.
really looks like it's thriving right now. Uh-huh. Yep, no.
Looks kind of empty to me.
I mean, it is the middle of the day, I guess.
It's not really our peak
Sure,
hours.
sure, whatever you say, Price.
What's up with you handing out pamphlets at funerals then? Trying to reel people in at a weak moment?
Yeah, that is a little nasty.
I'm going to assume you meant no disrespect, child.
No.
I'm
Kathy
simply
means
providing
disrespect.
Divine guidance when it's needed the most.
But a pamphlet? That's very like door-to-door salesman of you. All right, so I guess that's everything we can talk to here. Like, can I ask him about any of the stuff that we have?
Father, do you know anything about this flower?
Yeah,
No, my child, nothing at all.
that's very suspicious. That is very suspicious sounding. Okay, what about the drawing?
I don't need to show him that.
Okay. What else we got here?
I
Ooh.
could, but I think I have more to gain from a subtle strategy.
Yeah, it's a little too obvious.
I'll keep it to myself for now, until I know more about this church.
Yeah, I don't trust this church. Let's see. What else can we... Oh, the
Do
photo?
you recognize
Yeah.
the man in this picture, Isaac?
Only your grandfather.
Darn.
And
Wait, you don't
that's just
recognize
because
Charles?
I was given a similar picture at the service the other day.
But, I mean, you know Charles Wade. Interesting. I guess, it is a very old photo. Anything else? What about the
I
stun gun?
sincerely doubt it will come to that.
All right. I think that's everything we can ask him. Or, I guess.
That's all I need for now, Father.
Yeah.
May the Lord shine his light on you.
If you say so. So can I look around here? What else we got? We got an altar. We have the confessional back there. We have 2 doors. Why don't we take a look at the door over here? We may have to wait until he's not at the altar for us to do this, though.
Locked.
Darn. Other side? No, we can't. Oh, we can't double click it. I'm assuming that's because it's also going to be locked. Oh, we do have a couple keys. But I don't think it's marked where it is. It's just small key.
Fairly modern design. No identifying tag, unfortunately.
Interesting. So we should start trying this on stuff, right?
Nope.
No.
Not the right key.
Okay. So why don't we try it on here as well? I forgot about this. I'm assuming there's going to be like a church key, right?
Nope.
No.
Not the right
Okay.
key.
So if we find locked stuff that's a little suspicious, we should definitely try to use it. Because this is the key that we found in the briefcase. Ooh, Bibles. Can we take
I
one?
really shouldn't. They might burn.
All right, Kathy, you have a pretty good sense of humor. All right, I don't see. Oh, stained glass
Impressive
window.
window. There's no doubt about it. Those are the smoky lights.
Yes, I thought Smokey had an E between K and Y. Smoky? Or maybe that's like more like descriptive, like smoky?
It's an altar. You know, the place where they put the
Yeah.
sacrificed goats, kids, and other crap.
Yeah, standard stuff. Okay, well, I guess that's everything we can do for now. And maybe we'll come back and be a little more thorough. I want to get to that clinic now. There's so much stuff. Let's see. And we can also obviously still go back to the cabin, talk to Sue. In the cemetery, there was some weird stuff going on there with that kid, right? Yeah. Oh, do you know what? Let's go to the clinic. Let's go try to get in touch with Charles. That's where we started the day. Let's actually go take care of that. Oh boy, for a mega rich industrialist, this seems like a pretty rundown clinic. But I guess that's the thing. He's trying to like do it discreetly. What about the trash?
It's full of trash. Figure that.
Oh, come on. You're an adventure game protagonist. You should be rooting through there. It's the guy from the jail, right?
We meet again, Mr.
Yeah,
Homeless
how you
guy.
doing?
Homeless? That's the worst thing I ever heard of, and totally untrue.
Yeah.
So, what's up with the trash can? Digging for treasure?
Oh, you know.
Well,
Maybe he's on his own
I just
adventure
saw
game.
through a rough patch.
Yeah, maybe he's trying to solve his own mysteries.
By the way, you owe me $10.
Oh, we do. Or was it
Nah,
7?
you agreed to 7.
Yeah, it was 7. Yes.
You're busting my balls here.
Yeah, give him the $10. Come on. The dude's rooting through trash, Kathy.
Better get those balls checked out in this clinic then.
So cold. Like a stake through the heart.
Yeah, Kathy, come on. Have a little sympathy for your people down on their luck.
What do they call you anyway?
Goober. Everyone calls me Goober.
All right, nice to meet you, Goober.
All right. I'm Kathy.
Yeah.
Pleasure to meet you.
Ooh. Well, what's your story? Yeah, I want to see
So,
what you're up
what's
to.
your story anyway?
My story?
Yeah, Goober, tell me about yourself.
Yeah. Don't all bums have a story?
I mean, you don't need to call him a
For
bum.
your information, this is all just a dry streak in my showbiz career.
Oh, so you were in
Is
showbiz.
that so? I don't recognize you at all.
Yeah, tell me your tale.
I used to have more hair.
Okay, I mean, I feel like most people do.
That I actually believe.
Yes.
Come on, man. Frankie Gold is my stage name.
Frankie
Surely you
Gold.
must have heard of me.
That's a good stage name.
Not really, no.
Like, were you like a lounge singer? Like, what's your deal?
Oh, come on. I have starred in dozens of Hollywood movies.
Oh, have you now? Anything that we've
Silence
seen?
of the Lambert, Jacob's Bladder,
Okay. Are these all parody
Usual
films?
Surprises, Natural Bald Killers.
Uh-huh.
Not ringing any bells.
Kids these days, no appreciation for quality cinema. Breaks my heart.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Well, tell me more about it.
So,
Yeah.
tell me about this acting career of yours.
What does this illustrious
What about
career
it?
involve? Ooh, tell me about, like, so in this universe, does the Silence of the Lambs not exist?
Tell me about
Yes.
the Silence of Lambert.
Lawrence Lambert, a real estate agent, suddenly turns mute overnight.
Oh, so it's just an entirely different plot.
For weeks, he
All
tries
right.
to communicate with customers using a self-invented sign language, only to realize that true love needs no communication at all.
Oh, it sounds like almost like a rom-com.
He marries his housekeeper, who only knows 2 words in English, yes and clean.
But they speak the language of love. It's like, Colin Firth's storyline in Love Actually.
In the end, Lawrence dies of a heart attack in the arms of his lovely wife,
Oh my
Consuelo
God.
Lambert Vasquez. Based on a true story.
Oh, is it really? I highly doubt that. Okay, I guess we could ask more about these movies.
I'm not sure I want to know what Jacob's Bladder is about, but
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think I
ask
do
anyway.
either, but we should ask. It's
Jacob's
polite.
Bladder.
Yes.
The tragic story of Jacob Cobb, a schizophrenic man who forms an imaginary romantic relationship with his
Wait,
bladder.
are all of your movies romance movies?
During long and joyful monologues on the
yes.
can, he starts referring to his nether regions by the name of Jenny.
Okay, very interesting.
Sadly, before Jacob has a chance to elope with his sweetheart, he gets committed to an asylum due to increasingly erratic behavior.
I can understand that.
After a big fight with his paramour, Jacob refuses to pee for a week, and he dies from a ruptured
A
bladder.
tale as tragic as they come. Okay, you know, we'll talk
never
to him
mind.
later about the rest.
Not the cultured type. I understand.
I mean, I'm willing to listen to them later. I'm assuming you're going to be hanging around here. Consult notes.
I need to ask you a few questions.
Can, like, we question about
Sounds
stuff?
serious.
Okay.
Ask away.
All right, I thought he was going to be more just like a comedic relief kind of guy. Oh, we can just ask him about everything. All right, so are you a local? Do you know about the incident?
Do you know what happened to Joseph Rain in 81?
I most certainly do.
Ah.
What? Tell me.
Are you sure you want to know? Not everyone can handle the truth.
No, we can handle the truth.
Oh, just spit it
yeah,
out.
come on, buddy.
Okay, here we go. Ready?
Absolutely. I want to know what this guy knows about this.
Abducted by aliens.
Okay. I mean, sure.
I should have known better.
Yeah, thanks for the tip.
Oh, I saw it, man. A big, huge
Oh.
light. I was a bit drunk at the time, but I had my reasons.
But maybe he just misunderstood what happened. Like maybe he was near the area and maybe the lights are involved.
My wife had just left me, taking the dog, not to mention I was being conscripted
So yeah,
for
maybe
the
this is
war.
like knowledge that we need to parse through other things. Like we know the lights are a phenomena in that field.
But I'm telling you, those
Yeah.
goddamn aliens took him and they experimented on him. And that's why he was so messed up
I
when
don't
they
know
put
if it
him
was
back.
aliens though. Like there might not actually be like that's the thing. Like this might all be a red herring. There might be no supernatural angle. Like it might just be like a I don't know, a phenomena or like some other like toxic thing.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to stop you there.
Open your mind, man.
Okay. I mean, the red man definitely seems weird, but he could just be real. All right. Well, what do you know about Lily?
Do you know who Lily
Yeah.
Myers was?
Yep, my dad was the one who found her floating in the lake.
Oh, boy, that's unfortunate.
Really?
Yeah.
What can you tell me about her?
Ah, geez, not a lot. I mean, teenage girls, man, they're like their own species. Impossible to figure out.
I mean, I guess, sure, you're a doofus, so I get figuring out anything is a little tough for you.
Not to mention how that entire family ain't like people friendly.
Hey, I don't know. They seem okay.
Now that's an understatement. Nearly started brawling with Sue the first time I met her.
To be fair, though, you came in asking her about her dead teenage daughter.
She could sure deal out a mean whooping, that lady.
Sue seems okay. All right, well, I mean, have you ever heard of Cocky?
Do you recognize the nickname Cocky?
Why, I used to call myself that back in Nam.
Wait, did you?
Oh, how I missed that marvelous youthful ego of mine.
Wait, are you actually him?
Why do I even
Or
bother?
are you just like spinning a yarn? It's tough to know what to take as truth from this guy, but I guess that's the whole thing is that we're supposed to parse it through the other information we have. What about Charles?
Do you know who Charles Wade is?
Sure, he's been holed up in this clinic for the last couple of
Okay,
weeks.
so we are at the right place.
You saw Charles Wade go in there?
Well, yeah, I just told you, man.
I mean, he literally, yes, he did just tell us that.
How did he look?
Okay, I guess. Still walking, at least.
All right, so he walked in. Have you ever seen Lily Myers' art?
What do you know about
Yeah.
Lily Myers' art?
Nothing but hearsay. People say it was pretty deranged.
I guess that's just like her later work, though, because we saw at least some of her early stuff in the cabin. Well, what about the church?
What's your opinion on the Church of
Yeah,
the
what are your
Holy Trinity?
thoughts?
I'd say they're good people. Isaac, the priest, is anyway.
I mean, he seems okay for now.
His dad, Father Bill, on the other hand, though, he and the people he had around him were into some weird shit.
See, that's the thing I'm wondering. It's like, is Isaac, obviously he took on the mantle of like the priest of the church, but I wonder if the dad was actually into some weirder stuff.
What kind of
Yeah.
weird shit?
I don't know. They were like a cult or something.
It definitely
Billy
seems more like
praised
a
himself
cult.
At the top.
Yeah.
Really shifty bunch of folks.
Yeah, he was like writing his own scripture. Like, this is some weird stuff.
Isaac turned it all around when his dad kicked the bucket Made it a proper church.
Okay, so that's okay, that's the missing piece, is that Bill actually turned it into like a church.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone else who was involved in the old church?
Not really. I tried to stay as far away from those people as possible.
Okay. So there's
Ask
an
Isaac about it.
old
He's a
church
friendly
group.
All right. I might do that.
That's good to know. So now we have maybe, oh no, we don't really have a new topic. Darn. Okay, but there is like an old church group that Father Bill, you know, his dad,
Okay.
was
that's
kind
enough
of at the
serious
center
questions for
of,
now.
who aren't there anymore.
Alrighty.
Interesting. Okay. Well, this is good. This is actually
Okay,
useful. I'm
I'm
glad
off.
we talked with you, Goober.
Bye.
All right, well, let's go see if we can find Charles. Hello. So I wonder, are they going to let us see Charles, or do we have to sneak in? Magazines?
No thanks. I have better things to do.
I mean, there may have been something interesting there that we could have taken.
Excuse me, nurse?
Hello. Bonjour. Okay, well,
Hey,
I mean,
nurse!
I think she's a little preoccupied.
Yeah?
Yeah, not happy to see us. Ooh. Oh my God. How do we want to take this? They don't pay you much, huh?
They don't pay you much, huh?
I'm assuming
Oh,
not.
shit. What do you want?
Okay.
I'm here to see Charles Wade.
Yeah.
Never heard of him. Anything else?
Okay, that's what I figured. I wonder if he was here under like maybe like a pseudonym, or they're not going to just let us see
Bullshit.
him.
I know he's here. Listen, it's okay. I'm a friend of the family.
No, you're not, and I said he's not here. Don't make me call security.
Okay, so we're not going to get in the normal way. We got to find a way in.
I need to get rid of her somehow.
Oh, get rid of her. I was wondering if there's going to be like another entrance, but that makes sense too. Like maybe get her to go check on something
Calendar
else.
from 1991. Guess they really liked that year.
Or, you know, they just ran out of calendar money.
No thanks.
Oh, interesting. Can we look at anything here? I'm assuming we can't just take the files.
Smoking allowed. Guess this place is a bit behind on healthcare
Yeah,
regulations.
smoking in hospitals, even in the 90s, was not looked well
I was
upon.
expecting plastic, but this looks like a real plant.
It's funny, I have a plant very similar to that. I love plants. Okay. Interesting. So I wonder if we have to get the phone number for here.
A
Computer.
They likely keep records of their patients on it.
Yeah, I wonder if, even if we get in, I wonder if Charles is here under a different name.
I can't read it from here.
Can I get closer?
I can't read it from here.
Interesting. Anything in the
Uncomfortable,
chairs?
hard plastic chairs. It's like they're intentionally trying to keep people out.
Almost. Is there anything that we could use right now? I mean, it seems like a bad way to do this.
I wish, but she'd just call security on me.
Yeah, I don't know if that's the best idea, but you know, it's an adventure game. You never know what's gonna work, right? Interesting. Okay, I don't think we have any tools here yet. I wonder if we have to get Goober to help us. I don't know, like, it's interesting. This game is very much based on like the conversation points you can bring up. So, but we didn't get anything new from talking to her, but maybe we can still talk to Goober about it. Like, hey, buddy,
Doofus.
would you, Goober?
Oh, hi.
Yeah, do you know what, Goober, you're not so bad. Ooh, live performance.
So, how good an actor are
I
you?
wonder if we can get him to distract her.
Best. The very best.
Yeah.
You know, that nurse in there, she said she loved you in all those movies,
Mm-hmm.
and that she always wished you'd give her a live performance.
Exactly. Yeah, no, she's your #1 super fan.
I knew it. She always gave me these strange looks.
Yeah, that's why.
I thought
That's
it was
why.
contempt, but her face must just be cramping up from shyness.
That's exactly. You're so good at reading people, Goober.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
definitely it. She'd love to see you act, I'm sure.
100%.
I'm gonna have to oblige. Which movie do you think she'd like the best?
Oh, I guess the question is, do we want to? Okay, hold on. Are we trying to get him to recreate like Jacob's bladder? We don't know the rest of the movies. Hold
Never
on. Showbiz career.
So-
Let's listen
What
about the other
about it?
movies, because I wonder if there is a specific like performance that will get her attention from a medical perspective. Because in Jacob's bladder, obviously he dies from the bladder infection, but I'm not sure if that's what it's going for.
Give me the rundown on The Usual Surprises.
Yeah. What's the plot?
A lighthearted comedy taking place during a surprise birthday party of a 34-year-old Sid McBacon.
Okay, Sid McBacon. Now that's a name.
The story is told from 8 different perspectives to keep the audience guessing who the protagonist actually
Oh
is.
boy, that sounds like quite a watch.
The movie ends with the biggest surprise of them all. Sid suddenly dies of an epileptic seizure.
Okay, so that's
I guess
an
it's
option.
more of a dark comedy.
I would just say dark. It's just dark. Okay, so let's see. Why do the movies always end with a death? Well, let's go with natural bald killers. What happens
Natural
here?
bald killers?
Yeah.
It's a dystopian vision of the future where people are valued by the quality of their hair.
I mean, is it that different from the unfortunate dystopia that we find ourselves in
The
now?
protagonist, Eddie Zephyr, turns bald in high school.
Ooh, that's unfortunate. I mean, people can rock that look.
One day, he has simply had enough of all the teasing and the bullying, and he completely snaps and heads out on a scalping spree in
jeez.
search of the perfect head of hair.
Okay, so it's like a slasher movie?
Eddie makes his way to Mexico for an illegal hair transplant.
Oh,
However,
goddamn.
he has an adverse reaction to the anesthesia and he dies on the operating table.
Okay. Why don't we do The Usual Surprises then? But
Why do you always die at the end of your movies?
is that like, are you like a Sean Bean-esque actor where you always have to die?
Typecasting,
Yep. Okay, so let's go back.
Never.
not the cultured.
Let's ask about the live
Hey.
performance.
Sure.
I think we want to go with The Usual Surprises because I think the idea is that he's going to fake a seizure, which isn't good, but I think that's what we need.
How about The
Yeah.
Usual Surprises?
Business as usual.
All right. So I'm assuming this will get her attention. I guess. Let's see. Like, what part of the movie is he recreating?
I can't believe you guys did all this for me.
Oh, yes, this is the surprise
You know,
party.
What's that smell? Bacon?
Oh, no.
Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. I'm seizing.
There you go. Okay, all right. I don't know if this is going to get her attention, though.
Thank you. You've been a great audience.
Nuts. Sugar. Okay. Oh, what of the performances would work best?
That wasn't really an electrifying performance. I'll have to
Oh.
intervene somehow.
I gotcha. We have to tase him. That's the hint. An electrifying performance is what we need. All right. Hey, would you mind doing that performance again?
Hey, doofus.
We're gonna play a supporting role.
Oh, hi.
Or I guess our taser is. Yeah, live
Hey.
performance. And the usual
How about business?
surprises. Because I don't think the other ones involved like an electrocution specifically, right? Oh, I'm sorry, Goober. I really hope that Kathy actually gave you the full $10 at least.
I can't believe you guys did all this for me.
Yep.
You
Get
know
ready.
why I-
Get ready.
NZ500 self-defense stun gun.
Oh, Bobby, my head hurts. I'm seizing.
Oh, sorry, Goobs.
Nurse, he's seizing.
Yeah, oh, he's seizing all right.
Oh shit!
Yep. Yeah, he's not doing good. Just
Man, I feel like a total
Yeah.
jackass. I'll have to make it up to the poor
Kathy,
guy
you
later.
really owe him for that one.